Do you think that TikTok itself has changed the game for Gen Z activism in the way that that platform is structured?
Well, I mean, if we're talking about TikTok, that's all me. I quite literally owe my career not only to my own tenacity and personality, but to TikTok. I think social media is a tool that can be used for either good or bad, depending on what you're trying to accomplish. And at 17 years old, I started making content from my bedroom in rural Texas about why young people should vote in a presidential election that I wasn't old enough to vote in. And from there, I went to having a couple hundred followers to a couple thousand to now over 625,000 followers on just TikTok, 375,000 on Twitter, 70,000 on Instagram. And it's because I was able to communicate on an app about my genuine lived experiences as a young person in this country and how politics and policy can change that. And now it's to the point where we have not only this audience that trust us because they have a personal relationship with us, because we're not corporate media, we're not traditional media that we're being controlled by executive boards or by whoever is running the show. I am my own boss. I make my own content. I decide what I say. And because of that, people trust us so much more, and they want to watch and they want to listen. Because if we're talking about, the Texas elections that just happened this past cycle, you could get your news about it from, Joy Reid on MSNBC, God love her, but she's not here in Texas. Whereas I'm here, I've lived here, I was born and raised here, and on just my social media, just my TikTok alone, I was able to get over 150 million views about the Texas elections that happened this last year. And that's not unique to me. This is happening to people all over the country. Even right now, there's an oil drilling project happening in Alaska called the Willow Project. And young people across the country, especially in the organization I'm the political director for, Gen Z for Change, are taking a very hard stand on TikTok that this project cannot be approved, because it will have catastrophic damage on the environment if it is. And that's accumulated over 500 million views on TikTok from young people who are progressive, who care about our country, and who, by the way, by 2028 will be the dominant voting demographic. And so not only is TikTok given a way for people to have a voice, but it's also reminded elected officials and candidates that, yeah, you're accountable and you have your platform, but we have ours now too. And you better start listening, because, the Gen Z reckoning is coming.
That's incredible. And just to press you on that a little bit, do you think that there's something about the short form video format for TikTok that has uniquely created this ability to share your story?
If the power to explain what the lieutenant governor does with a 10-second Beyonce sound is something that I don't think I would have ever been able to comprehend. And so watching that, I'm so serious. Someone go through my TikTok, you'll find me with like a puff puff pass audio explaining that Mike Collier, if he had won, could lead to that. But it makes it so much more tangible too, because it's not as complicated, so people can understand.
Awesome. Thank you.